Hello guys and welcome to Carte Blanche. Whether you are a fresh graduate or an experienced professional looking to get your dream job, nothing beats a well-crafted resume. You get it right, you'll be getting calls from some of the best companies out there. In this video, we're going to tell you all that we know about creating a really good resume that the recruiters are absolutely going to love. So let's get going. So what makes up a really good resume? There are mainly two things that you need to focus on that can bring your resume several notches up. The first thing is how you basically arrange the information in your resume, which is basically the resume layout or formatting. And the second thing is the actual information that you put in there. The first thing about creating a really good resume is setting up your resume layout right and formatting it correctly. A good resume layout is really important because it helps create focus and grabs the attention of the recruiters, which can absolutely land you the job that you want to get. Talking about the resume layouts, the first question would be, what resume layouts can you choose from? Well, there are tons of templates present on the internet, but they are all mainly based on three different layouts. The first type is the reverse chronological layout. This layout lists down your work experience from the most recent to the least. It works really well for experienced professionals who want the recruiters to primarily focus on their work experience. The second is a skills-based resume. This primarily focuses on your skills and is really good for people who are just starting off and do not have that much work experience to show off. The third is basically a mix of the two, and it's a well-rounded off resume which kind of combines the two and is good in most situations. Now you might ask, what should be the length of a really good resume? A great resume should be one page at most. If you really think you cannot fit all the information in that one page, it should be 2 pages at most. But just don't go over that. Recruiters have to go through lots of applications every day, and there's very low chance that they'll go through resumes that long. You need to make sure your resume is nicely formatted as well. The readability of your resume really impacts your chances of getting those calls from the recruiters. Make sure it has clear, distinct, and consistent section headings for all of those sections. Use the white space wisely so that it is more readable. Use the correct font size and the correct font. Don't go for something too fancy or out of the box. Finally, save your resume in the PDF format. Microsoft Word is a good alternative, but it has a high chance of messing up your formatting across different screens and devices. Once you've decided on and set up a resume layout, it's time to put the actual content in there. Good content is the core of a good resume and the first depiction of who you are. A good resume should contain your personal and contact information, a resume summary or objective, your work experience, your academic history, and an overview of your skills as a professional. The personal and contact information makes sure you're clearly identifiable and reachable. If you don't get it right, nothing else matters. Your contact information should have your first and last name, a professional email, your phone number, and your location in case the recruiters want to see if you're located in the same area as the job. In addition to that, you could include a professional title like full stack engineer or digital marketing specialist. You could also include links to your profiles like your portfolio, LinkedIn, GitHub, etc. Please make sure that you don't include any irrelevant information in this section, like your marital status, your date of birth, your headshots, unless you're explicitly asked to do so. The next thing to include is a small 2-3 line resume summary or objective. A resume summary is basically just a summary of your professional career, and a resume objective is basically the purpose or the goal that you want to achieve through your resume. Moving on, you list down your work experience. The work experience should include your position at the company name and location, the duration of your stay there, and your responsibilities and achievements during that time. If you are a fresh graduate, it's good to include all the work experience that you have. However, if you are an experienced professional, you can pick and choose the work experience that you want to show on your resume. The next thing to include is your academic history, which contains the name of your program, the name of your university or college, and the years you attended it for. You can optionally include things like your minor, CGPA, honors and achievements, but that's totally up to you. You may also want to include a section stating your proficiency in some of the skills that you have. The skills could be both hard or soft. Just make sure you don't lie about them and rate yourself honestly in each one of them. Finally, you can include things like your hobbies, interests, certifications, publications, awards, or any extracurricular or volunteering experience that you have. It's up to you to decide what's important enough to go in your resume. This is pretty much that makes up a resume that is clear, crisp, and to the point. I hope this video would be helpful for you and you'd start creating some crazy good resumes for the upcoming hiring season. And yes, we're going to start opening our applications for the fresh graduates very soon. So keep following us and stay tuned. Thank you very much.